Hey guys, I just wanted to create another video to just keep up my streak of YouTube videos. So this one is about AutoHotKey, which is not ServiceNow specific, but it's a very nice small program that I use every day to script certain stuff, and yeah, I can show you a little bit about it. So it's very small, only 3 megabytes, and you can read it on any computer. And it lets you do certain stuff, for example, hot strings, which is simply a keyboard shortcut that can make a string. For example, if I press SS and I press space, it becomes ServiceNow. Because I write ServiceNow quite a lot because I work with it, so it's very easy for me to just press SS and space to make it become ServiceNow, and it can become. So you can make it just one word or something else. For example, if I write to ChatGPT, I often do improve this writing. So as you can see, it becomes a total sentence, and it can be a big sentence, and it can be like a code snippet or whatever. So very, very cool. Another cool thing is that you can, for example, do control and space. So I just click that now, and what that does, it makes this application, in this case Notepad, in the top of the app and browser chain. So now I click away, you can see it sticks on the top, which is quite nice if you want to always make some notes and whatever. So I can click on certain stuff here, and you can see it still sticks on top. So to get this away, I simply highlight the app and I click Control Space again. And now you can see it's getting away. Or I click this now, so this is now the top of the chain. So that's cool. So let me show you some other stuff. Let me bring up that notepad again. Let me just write something here. So what I have done is that instead of using the arrows to go to the right and to the left, I've done a little script that I can do Alt and J and L to go to the sides. So this is nice to let you, so you don't need to remove or move your right hand to the right side, right? You can just stick on the keyboard, which is nice. And I also do Alt and right and left arrow to go to the sides. So instead of using home and I can just use Alt and arrows. So quite cool, right? So let me show you some other stuff that I use. So let me open the one script I'm using. So this is the script. And this is one thing I like to do. So instead of using the caps lock as the normal caps lock, I'm using it as a control key. So I can simply remap different keys like I've done here. That is super nice because the caps lock key is very convenient, right? It's so easy to access, but you don't use it quite much. You rarely use it, but you use control much more. So I like to use the control and the caps lock key as the current control key. And this is certain stuff that I've done. So you can look up on documentation about how this is the syntax of it, or you can simply ask ChatGPT to write you something. So this is the code I'm using for control and space to make always on top. So that is that line to make that the example I showed you earlier. And this is the hot strings I'm currently have. So you can see the very simple syntax. You just write this, and this is SS, and this becomes ServiceNow. So to create another one, I can do Simon, for example, and that can become my long email. Gmail. Right, so as you can see, very simple. So now I simply save this, and then I rerun the application. And let's see if that worked now. So I press Simon and space, and you can see it becomes my email. So very simple to do. Let me just show you how you can do this. So you can download the AutoHotKey from this website, and I'm using the 1.1, but you can use 2 as well. Just download that, and once you have that downloaded, you can simply right click here and click new, and then you see now we have this option to create AutoHotKey script. Just do that, call it whatever you want, and we can now edit this. So you can edit it in Notepad, you can also edit it in VS Code or whatever you want. And here you get this pre-code that you can leave, and then you can do whatever. So I recommend just ask ChatGPT to create you a script to do something, and just tell it that you're using 1.1 or the 2 version, and just do something. So let's do another one. Let's do how are you. We save it, and to run it we simply double click the script. Okay, so we got an error. Let me see what that was. Let's just open it there. Yeah, forgot this one. That's the correct syntax. Save and double click. And now in the, let me see. Yeah, so yeah, here you can see it's running. So this is the one, and this is the one I'm using. So yeah, let's check it out if that worked. So open Notepad, I write how are you, space, how are you. Nice. So very easy, and you can make this in the folder. I don't know if you remember that, but it's a folder, startup folder in Windows, that you can put this script, for example, so it always run whenever you open or restart your computer. Let me see if I can. Let me see. So I do run. Let me do that. And is it startup shell? Yes, this was the one. So we get this into programs and startup, and here you can put the script. So we simply do that, and now that script will run every time you open the computer. Nice, hope you liked that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.